The Crain's Cleveland Business Emerald Awards recognize Northeast Ohio companies, organizations, and institutes of higher learning that have implemented sustainable strategic priorities which significantly trim costs or increase cash flow with innovations and products that reduce its environmental footprint. Cleveland State University's campus-wide energy conservation and management program is the collaboration of Cleveland State University's facilities operation team, the Brewer Garrett Company, First Metrics, and URS.
Brewer Garrett is a full-service, full technical services supplier. We do heating, air conditioning, design. We do all the installation. It's all in-house. We do all of our own sheet metal piping, all of our controls, temperature controls, and service and maintenance, and we also staff buildings on the technical side.
It's about the team here, isn't it?
Unequivocally. You know, businesses can come and businesses can go, but what makes it so dynamic and special for me particularly is the people. And it sounds like it's a corny situation, it sounds like it's corny, but it's absolutely not. The people at Brewer Garrett absolutely make the difference. My clients have a privilege of working with the very best trained people in the industry. Not only are they trained technically, they're high quality people. They're people that I call friends. All of them have become very good friends.
How important is it that this company is product neutral?
Well, it's very important, and that kind of distinguishes us from our competition in that we're gonna purchase the most energy efficient equipment that we can, and that puts us always on the cutting edge of technology. We don't have to necessarily stick with one. We do a lot of R&D, essentially testing the products that are out in the market. Some successful, very successful, and some we have to go back to the drawing board and say that didn't work, we'll try something else. But that's kind of what our company guarantees is performance.
I hear you say it all the time. We can prove the savings, right?
Absolutely.
And how do you do that? How do you prove to a client that the money they're spending is going to come back to them by the savings that they're going to achieve?
Right, and that is a great question. I think one of the knocks early on about performance contracting was the whole idea of the measurement and verification. In our mind, the most important piece of performance contracting is the measurement and verification. That's after all the glitz is done and the project is completed, it's the measurement and verification piece. And to do that, it truly is a long-term relationship with that customer. You have to work with them on their utility bills. You have to work with them and know what changes have been made. They've added students, they've cut down students. They've added classrooms, they've cut down classrooms in order to make the proper adjustments. But the most, in our mind, the most important piece and the biggest piece that we can go out and talk to other customers about is the actual measurement and verification. Are we really paying for the project like we said we were going to pay for the project? And the Brewer Garrett Company has a track record that we will match with anyone with our measurement and verification, something that we've worked very hard at and we are very proud of.
All of us here at Cuyahoga Community College are very grateful to you for all of the energy savings that you have brought to us. We've been able to use that money to help students. We're so appreciative of our partnership. Since 1997, we've been able to save over $12 million because of your company. And in the future, over the next 10 years, we know together we're going to be able to save close to $50 million. Thank you, Brewer Garrett. Let's keep going.
It has been my privilege to work with the Brewer Garrett Company. For over 5 decades, Brewer Garrett has grown and prospered because of gifted people, innovative engineering, relentless execution, steadfast service, and a commitment to quality, integrity, and value that dynamically and eternally propels forward.
My challenge to the people that I work with, I challenge my people to find new ways to penetrate the market. What is the next technology? What's the next thing out there? Going out to your client and finding ways to extract savings out of their facility. Self-funded savings. And that's what a manager of our Energy Services Division, Kelly Tisdale, that's his charge, to go out and continue to find new technologies, to find ways to save money for our clients.
The team's approach and success at sustainability earns CSU finalist status for the prestigious Emerald Award.
Please congratulate Cleveland State University.
I accept this award on behalf of the students, faculty, and staff of Cleveland State University who have really worked hard to make this a reality for our university. And we are truly Cleveland's university, and so if you work for or went to Cleveland State University, stand up and accept your award. Thank you very much.
From the observations I've had, Jack, your university from top to bottom has embraced sustainability. Why?
Well, I think because A, it's the right thing to do environmentally, but secondly, I think our students are going to demand it, and thirdly, it's going to save us money. So in the long run, it's a win-win-win.
Describe to me this partnership between the university, Brewer Garrett, URS, First Metrics, and what is the goal of that team?
Well, the goal of the team is to put together a program that's roughly $42 million. It's going to end up saving us more than $60 million over a 10-year period. And it's essential because the university is getting a redo of all its systems, but secondly, it's going to enable us to save so much money in the future as we cut down the amount of energy we use, as well as reduce the amount of deferred maintenance and operation costs that go into running a huge university's HVAC system and lighting system and all the utilities that go along with that.
All the folks at Cleveland State, it's like a groundswell. Everybody's becoming very active in the efforts of sustainability, and that's rewarding, right down to our students, and that's what we're all about to begin with.
Our ultimate customers are the students. We need to serve the students. We need to make sure that they have the right environment, temperature-wise, the heating and the cooling system. But we need to do that the most cost-effective way possible because, in effect, that controls tuition. They provide the most cost-effective product to their marketplace, and in turn, we do the same for them.
I've had the opportunity to work with Brewer Garrett now for 3 years. It started with the Fume Hood Project, and you're dealing with professionals who are dedicated to what they do. They're dedicated to the mission of the university. They have a stake, they have a guarantee that they must produce for the university on the energy saving side. But they are becoming a serious partner for CSU and looking at things from points of view, both from the university side and the construction management side, and coming up with unique solutions to unique situations. It's been a very trusting relationship. I can depend on Brewer Garrett. They can depend on me.
What does it mean for Brewer Garrett to partner with Cleveland State and get an award like this? 5
awards in 5 years. It's a great award. We're extremely proud of it. I'm proud of that for all the associates at Brewer Garrett because, again, their charge is to know the facility that we're working on better than our client. We need to bring that to our customer and tell them ways, again, to save money and put more dollars to the bottom line. And the proof's in the pudding. 5 awards in 5 years, and we're extremely proud of that.
Well, it's an incredible opportunity. It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime type projects where it was basically an open palette to be creative as we possibly could and generate significant cost savings for CSU.
How does it boil down to the student in the classroom?
The student in the classroom is going to get a cheaper price because we're not wasting all this money on overhead, and so we're trying the best we can to make everything that we can affordable for the students at Cleveland State.